lashes that she always did. And I remember it was the 60s, and I was really big into makeup, and so I would paint flowers on my face and all kinds of crazy stuff, and then I'd go to school.
It was the 60s. That's what you did.
Wasn't that the age? Flower power? Wasn't that it?
Yeah? Oh, yeah. I was a hippie.
So you were there.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
You were very on trend.
Very trendy, yeah. I lived in New York City.
Now. Yes.
You always are.
Thank you. Well, then I moved back to Buffalo. It was very conservative, and they all thought I'd landed from some other planet. I had granny glasses.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Who else?
They were stylish.
Any other role models that you remember, or pivoting points that?
Gosh, you really put me on the spot here. I just adored Twiggy, and then the Jesus movement swept the country, and I have to say, I jumped on board. So I would say that Jesus is a role model. Just to be a perfect person. And my mom always used to say from the time I was little, it's like, Holly, you are trying to be a perfect person in an imperfect world. So I guess that's just part of who I am. I guess I can't really think of any other role models.
Okay.
Well, tell us about now. What are you doing now? What makes you happy?
Well, moving to Florida was huge. Moving back to Buffalo was after living in Florida and Southern California for over 30 years, I had totally gotten accustomed to sunshine. And Buffalonians are typically very friendly people, and the architecture there is awesome. But it's winter for 7 or 8 months, and I just couldn't deal. I love being back in Florida. What makes me happy is my girlfriends, just being with friends. The Floridians are friendly. They're friendly people. And I've always made friends easy. It was just a little harder in Buffalo because every time I tried to go out and do something, like the roads were closed and I'd had to shovel the driveway. Yeah. So this is just a much better lifestyle.
You had to bundle up and wear a lot of clothes
8
and
layers
boots.
of clothing, right? Just to defrost the car and wait an hour, and then no, I'm much happier here.
I don't recommend that.
No, I don't either. Yeah,
that's awesome. Tell us about your career. Tell us about your. You do a great job with seasonal decor, and I've purchased some items from you, and we've all seen your beautiful items. Tell us about them and how people can reach you, and how they can buy your stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I fell into this when I lived in Buffalo and had to stay indoors. I was told about the Festival of Trees, and so I designed wreaths and donated them for a fundraiser for Children's Hospital of Buffalo. And it was suggested that I start selling them. So when I moved to Florida and I was able to get out and do things, and I can work in my garage most of the time, I started creating wreaths and centerpieces and swags and ornaments. And one of our SASSY sisters, Nancy Stefke, built my website. It is www.bentley, just like the car, BENTLEY, designworks.com. And you can email me through that. My items are available for purchase if they haven't already been sold. And if you see something you love, I can create something similar or better or different, any color combination, any season. I made a wreath for a baby nursery back in June. So there really are no limits. You think it, you create it in your brain, I create it in reality.
So you can customize and do something special.
Absolutely.
I know last Christmas I needed a special centerpiece for my holiday party, and you came through. It was the most beautiful thing ever.
It was absolutely
stunning.
Beautiful.
Can't wait to bring it out again.
Thank you.
So what are you doing for fun these days, Holly?
Well, the community I live in has water aerobics every day except Sunday. So I go and I do water aerobics in the morning. And then there's another class at 11 o'clock that I take a couple days a week just to stay active. I've been working with the Home Depot now for 3 years, and I applied to be a kitchen designer. And they hired me to be a cashier.
Now, how did that work?
I was disappointed, but I really love the people. And I excelled in customer service. And long story short, when COVID hit, my doctor said, you, because of existing underlying medical conditions, can't wear a mask. So they said, well, you'll have to go home. And about 5 weeks later, they called me and offered me a job where I work from home in Home Depot exteriors, working to schedule door and window installation. And when winter gets here and the months get colder in most of the country, I'll be doing Home Depot interiors as well.
Nice.
So you just had to be that cashier to get your foot in the door.
Exactly right.
That's
exactly
amazing.
Right.
Holly.
Yeah, it's
We're
cool.
really happy for you.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, we have a listener that wants to know how much your what does your seasonal decor cost? Is there a price
From
range?
what
or
price
is
to
your
what price?
I can
Lowest
start
to highest.
I start at $20.
Wow.
And the most expensive piece I made so far is a 36-inch wreath, custom wreath, for a client in Dallas, Texas. That was $300.
Okay.
And it costs that much to ship it. So I really don't recommend long-distance shipping of anything over 24 inches. That shipping is typically $40, and that's doable.
Extremely affordable.
Oh yeah. Most of my 18 to 24 inch wreaths run from $40 to $100 tops. Okay. I also make miniature Christmas trees, and those start at $25 and go up to $80. So that's where we are today. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. How long does it take to make that beautiful piece for somebody?
Thanks. It depends on my availability and the amount of detail the client wants. Some pieces I create in a day when I have nothing else to do, which lately has not been the case. I've been working on one custom wreath now for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just really what the amount of detail that my client requests.
So when our listeners tune in and get to your website and place an order, would they need like 3 to 4 weeks ahead of time, or how much time?
I would ask for at least a month.
Okay.
Yes, and especially as we get close to the holidays, people will call me on December 10th and want something.
Okay.
They'll want something for Christmas, and I got to tell you, I can only handle 1 or 2 of those. I ask people to get their orders in early, and I will give you 10% off for doing that.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are your favorites to make? Do you like the wreaths, or do you like the Christmas trees, or?
I love them all, but I'm having fun with ornaments. Most of mine are beach themed. It's really easy to find sand around here and seashells. Mm-hmm. So I do quite a few of those. That's probably my favorite. They're easy, and those are the $20 to $30 pieces. Yeah.
I've seen some of those you've made too.
They're beautiful. I was thinking of changing my whole tree decor this year
into
the beach theme. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, get your order in yesterday, please.
Aw.
So don't you do something else too?
Oh my gosh, yes. So this is fun. So I was a model when I lived in Central Florida and when I lived near Atlanta, Georgia. That kind of got me started on doing makeup. So when I lived in Palm Beach County, I worked freelance as a makeup artist, and prior to that, I was an esthetician when my kids were really little, and I lived in Central Florida. So after I graduated from design school and I went to a design camp in Las Vegas, I sat next to a gal who had 5 shades of lipstick on the back of her hand. And I'm like, okay, this is a design convention. What are you wearing lipstick for? And she ran her hand back and forth across the colors and said, it's lip sense. It doesn't move. So after 3 days, I'm sold. I'm watching this gal drink out of a water bottle, drink out of a coffee cup, a wine glass. It doesn't move. So I thought, I can sell this. And you know what? I wear their makeup. The eyeshadow stays put, the foundation, the blush stays put, and that's even in Florida humidity. I can go out when it's pouring rain, and my hair will be drenched, but my makeup stays put. And I got to tell you, I love this stuff.
So the brand is Senegence?
The brand is Senegence, and Lip Sense is their premier product.
Okay. And you have a website for that?
Yes, that is senegence.com, SENEGENCE.com/Age Beautifully with Holly.
Oh,
nice.
Yes.
That's very appropriate because you have, for being over 40, you look fantastic,
Yes,
Holly.
thank you.
Also, and we're so excited that you are here tonight.
I'm excited to be here.
One last question for you. What has Sassy Sisters done for you?
I have met a multiplicity of wonderful women. I've made friends, I've made business contacts and new customers, and I've had a lot of fun. I miss our in-person get-togethers, but it's great that we can do our cyber socials still, and I look forward to meeting in person once again real soon.
Awesome. Thank you for
Yes.
being with us today, Holly. We really enjoyed hearing all about you.
Thanks for having me.
If anyone wants to learn more about Sassy Sisters, please visit our website, sassysistersinc.com. We do cyber socials. You can be anywhere in the world and join us for a social. It's going to be a blast. Don't forget, you're listening to Society Bites Radio, and we are the Sassy Sisters.